In this video, my good friend Lucky Sevens and I attempt the first room challenge on every Black Ops 2 Zombies map, but with a twist. Whoever survives the longest gets a point. Hope y'all enjoy this video.
Whoever dies first loses that round, and the other person gets a point.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then at the end, you can kind of tally it up and see who wins.
I almost went down just then, so that.
Hey, Ted's out there.
Hey, yo, what's going on here?
Let's go. I'm gonna go take a ride real quick. Screw the first room. Hey, quick revives here. I could revive you faster, dude.
Oh, yo. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, considering once I die, I die. But, you know.
No. Trust me.
Trust? Oh. Woohoo! We're playing the risky business over here.
It's round one. If you die in round one, we're gonna have some issues.
Listen, would you expect anything less from me?
I mean, you're the greatest zombies player I've ever seen. What are you talking about?
I don't know who told you that one, but I wouldn't trust him.
Nobody had to tell me. I just watched your streams. I'm like, dang.
Oh, yeah, very nice.
If it makes you feel any better, I almost died right there.
Ooh.
I don't even know why I'm building the turbine.
I don't know, something to do. Or you're gonna be here for a while, or maybe not a long time at all. I don't know.
I'm gonna be here for a while. I don't know about you though.
Ooh.
I'm picking up Olympia Gang.
Olympia Gang, yo.
Olympia Gang. You know, I'm just gonna pick this up. Screw it.
What was that sound?
You know, I'm wondering the same thing. What the heck? I don't remember the nuke sounding like that, but all right.
That was a bit wild.
That was one of the nukes of all time.
It certainly was. Ooh.
Also, I will say it is nice, like on plutonium, being able to increase the FOV even more.
100%.
Nice. I'm on like I think 110 or 100 or something.
Yeah, I think I'm at 105. Either that or just straight 120.
I do love that bigger FOV.
Bigger FOV it's definitely the move.
My problem is I'm gonna be getting hit from like places that I'm not used to.
Parts you didn't even know you had.
You know, it's like a Friday night. Getting hit in places I'm not expecting. Why do I still have
max ammo reload, good sir? I'll do you that much.
By the
This young man's coming in an orange jumpsuit. I'm not liking the way he's looking at me.
Oh, that's he's the main character in Prison Break, which is what I have to watch.
Oh, really? Tattoos on his back and everything?
Yeah. He escaped
I built this prison. I have it tattooed on my spine.
Imagine being in prison.
Imagine being in prison.
That must suck. You guys in the comments agree that would be really bad. Imagine being in prison.
I'd rather not. That's certainly for sure.
Round 4, you know, it's heating up a little bit.
Just a little bit. Tell you what, though, you stand in a full line, bunch of other naked dudes. Bend over, cough.
That sounds like the prison experience.
That sounds like my Thursday.
Ooh, that explosion kind of hurt you a little bit.
You didn't see anything, sir.
I may have detonated that on purpose.
Oh, what a guy.
I hit him with that Olympia, the best gun in the
Olympia
game.
Gang came in swinging.
How is the bus still here? Like Ted, he's just waiting.
Ted be waiting. He's like, I ain't leaving.
Like when I don't care about him, he's just sitting here.
Exactly.
But when I want him, like he's just nowhere to be found. Absolutely.
Like Ted, what's going on? He's like, guys, I'm off to Peru. Sorry, I'll see you later.
Ted's off to prison.
He is the prison bus.
Yeah, he's the prison bus. That's where that zombie came from.
It's like in that one movie with Shia LaBeouf where they're digging up them holes.
Oh yeah, holes. Is that what it's called? Just holes?
Yeah.
The Olympia's rate of fire was a little bit slower than I expected. I almost died.
Oh no.
At Olympia, you know, it doesn't one shot at point blank range apparently.
No, that's true.
I don't know how. It's the best gun in zombies.
It is.
Right behind the Springfield and the SMR.
That's right. If I'm playing Kino der Toten and I'm only pack-a-punching one gun, I'm pack-a-punching the Olympia.
Right. Actually, I mean, I do kind of like the Olympia pap with the Dragon's Breath ammo.
Memes aside, you're actually right.
Like, I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to pap it, like, hardly ever. But
no.
It is cool.
It's a 4-shot too, isn't it? Or am I just making that up?
I don't know. I think it's still a 2-shot, but honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. It wouldn't be the first time that COD Zombies just completely ignored how guns work.
For sure. No!
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Bleed. Round 6.
His nose is bleeding.
My nose is bleeding, sir.
All right. Take my life, boys. There it is. Round 6
There it is,
gaming.
lads. How am I going to look up my channel, First Room BO2, and Chrism comes up?
Dang. Didn't he quit?
Did he?
I don't think he's uploaded in, like, forever.
Ooh, that hurts.
Yeah. I remember a lot of people were, like, you know, saying that he was the guy to bring back the community, and then he just left. I don't blame him. The amount of zombies YouTubers that just up and left, it's ridiculous.
That's true. That's very true.
You know, I just remember we get a perk, can't we? There's no power switch on Nuketown.
There is no power
We could
switch,
get a
no.
perk.
Definitely
Where
get
you
quick
guys at?
revive. It's kind of useless in this situation. But if somehow Jug lands out here,
There are two spots? Yeah, there's 2 spots.
there's over here at
Or
green.
3
Yeah.
actually, yeah, 3.
Is there
We
3?
could definitely get, yeah, there's one in the middle over here, and then there's one by the yellow house.
Oh, okay, right.
That's interesting. Imagine we get Jug and Pep.
Oh, best RNG of all time. Jimmy Zelensky would not be happy.
Ooh, Jimmy Z.
Jimmy
Pulling out for the
Z.
boy.
Now-
There's Jimmy Z.
I kind of had this self-discussion last time. Is it specifically rooms, or is it you can't buy any barriers? Because...
I'm just gonna say don't open any doors.
No! Okay, that's fair. That makes complete sense.
You talking about the bus?
Maybe.
I mean, I guess it, you know, if you really want to open the bus, we
Yeah,
could.
I mean, I guess it's
we'd be
kind
here-
of cheap. We'd be here
a lot longer,
forever.
though.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, what, they got the AK in there, the Galvanuckles, the Claymores, like,
Mhm.
every other map we're gonna be Olympia and 14.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, you know, I don't know if people want to be watching Nuketown all day.
Nuketown, the 45-minute video, we spent 30 minutes on Nuketown.
Dude, that was like, I did this exact thing solo on BO1. I did all of the first rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I kid you not, like, every single map was pretty much like, I don't know, 10 to 15 minutes maybe.
Ooh.
And then Ascension got to like, you know, it got to like 20 maybe because of the big spinny thing.
Uh-huh.
And then Call of the Dead was like an hour because I was committed to killing George. And I actually did kill George in the spawn.
That's insane.
The
Just back
M14
and forth in and
Olympia-
out of the water?
Yeah, the M14 Olympia did basically nothing. The only reason I was able to kill him was because I got a couple death machines.
Yo,
But,
that's
it did
huge.
happen. And what's sad is I believe right after I killed him, I went down with the perk I got.
No! That
Yeah,
sucks.
that was definitely a sad moment.
Kill George down by a zombie? Oof.
Yeah, that was rough. I mean, it is what it is. Also, when you pump the field of view to 110, these reload animations get a little sus. Like, my dude, he literally just takes the mag and then puts it right back in the gun.
Someone was like, there's absolutely no way that the field of view will ever widen at any point in the future. We are good.
I mean, let's be real. Before, like, Modern Warfare 2019, I don't think they even gave a singular crap about the PC versions.
No, that's true. That's absolutely true. Weren't they,
mean,
like,
I would-
normally made by other companies as well?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. I feel like I
would
remember...
even say that MW 2019, like the newer games, like even their PC ports kind of suck because they're super choppy.
Oh, they
They're
are.
still better than the old ones.
Oh, for sure. You can tell that it feels very much just like a console port with some keybinds updated and stuff like that.
By the way, my bad. I forgot to tell you about the max ammo.
It is what it
I mean,
is. ain't it?
that was planned. That was planned. I didn't want you to get it. Hey, at least since you know, we move on after one death, we don't have to worry about like losing these perks. Like I can just pick up speed cola and not give a crap.
It's true. It's true. And by the way, I'm genuinely surprised that we even got a perk. I was expecting that to land somewhere else.
Yeah, that was pretty lucky. You know, normally I'm not very lucky, despite what my name is. Dude, I don't know why, but on Nuketown, like the textures, they stop loading in like so quickly the moment I go anywhere else. Like literally, the field of view, the render distance is so bad.
No, you're totally right. You're absolutely right.
Like this bus, as soon as I get like right here, it turns into a whole different boy. like it just loses all of its quality.
It's honestly, it's crazy and it's super noticeable.
It is very noticeable.
And I'm sure it comes from an era when they were like, hey, they won't have 3070s in their computers and stuff like that. And
that's the thing, like they made all this crap for console first.
for sure.
And the field of view probably, you know, making this worse because like in console you got that garbage field of view, so like the render distance is probably not as bad.
True, that's a good point.
Hey, Olympia with speed cola, not bad, not bad.
Hey.
Hey, Ted made it over
Ted,
here.
making
I heard you,
another
boy.
appearance. Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
get your booty over here. Can't believe we're playing the prequel to Alpha Omega right now.
Can't believe it.
Doesn't it just make you want to load up Black Ops 4 and play the real?
It makes me specifically want to play Alpha Omega. Take off all the mannequin heads.
Oh yeah, we got to do that. Was there anything for doing that on here? I can't remember.
There was in multiplayer, but
Yeah,
I don't
remember
think
on
there was in
multiplayer-
zombies.
I remember on multiplayer you could like play the Activision games at the board.
Yeah, that's right. I think they did it also in Black Ops 3, but it turned them all into like super difficult zombies.
Yeah, I think there were two things in BO3. One was like what you're talking about, but then the other was where whenever you weren't looking at them, they would move, and then they would freeze when you looked at them. It was very creepy.
Oh, that sounds mega familiar. Okay.
I think Alpha Omega did have something where you shot the heads off.
It did. I can't remember what the reward was.
I'll be honest, I don't have a ton of experience with that map.
I don't either. I think I've played it a grand total of 4 times. I've attempted the Easter egg once, and I've never even completed it.
I've never attempted the Easter egg. In fact, it took like the first 3 runs just to figure out how to get PAP turned on.
That's exactly it.
Like, literally, you have to turn like 40 different valves across the map in a certain amount of time.
It's brutal. And then you have to do a lockdown for the Pack-a-Punch, and it's just,
Yeah. And that's BO4 PAP, so you gotta do it like 10 times.
Exactly.
I played BO4 on stream the other day, and I was playing 9, thankfully.
Good game, or good map.
It was pretty fun. I mean, I will say, like, BO4...
No, there it is! Round 7. Round 7. I'm losing this so horribly.
Hey, we still got plenty of maps. It's not over yet.
True enough.
Alright, zombies, go ahead and take me. Round 7, that's 1 round higher than last time.
We're moving up in this world.
God, this is probably one of the worst first rooms.
It is. It really, like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a whole lot of faith for this one.
It's terrible, because not only is there nothing to it,
yeah.
And in fact, is there only one gun in
Olympia.
This first room? Yeah.
Yep, the M14 is up through the door.
Yeah, so that's it. And then on top of that, this map has armored zombies. So...
Oh, you're right! Oh, no.
So this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll take the flag. That'll help me.
All right. I'll take the where is it? The flag? The only part in here, really?
Ooh.
I guess it's the only part in here. All right.
Weird. You're right. I thought there was 2, but
I think there could be upwards of 3 in here at a time. I think it's
in the
random.
one room? Oh.
Yeah, I think I've had 3 in here before. Oh, I'm playing Stuhlinger. My God, there's nothing worse than playing a Stuhlinger on Die Rise. You hear all sorts of demonic freaking chants.
You're right.
I hate it. Bro, are you serious? Where I'm standing, the desk is not.
What?
It literally just disappeared. The view distance.
You're right. What is?
Version.
When you zoom in, it takes you back to normal FOV and it pops back in.
Right here, the railing's gone. Oh. God, this game was made in like 2 days on PC.
Oh, Jimmy Z, what were you doing, buddy?
He was too busy trolling the community of PhD.
You're right. It's like he only showed up to work 1 day that entire month, and he was like, I need you to put PhD right there.
Right there, Failure.
It won't be usable. That's the idea.
My name is Jimmy Z. I got a country accent, Failure. I can't believe the Olympia is the only gun in this room.
I don't know what type of decision that was. I'm clearly not a fan.
Jimmy Z is an Olympia fan.
What does Johnny J see in this map? I don't know.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, like, I made a short that was ranking, like, all the BO2 maps, and there were a lot of people that were not happy with me putting Die Rise below TranZit and Town.
Really?
And I get it, like, you know, I mean, I understand if, like, you prefer Die Rise over TranZit and Town, like, I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, Die Rise is just so, it's just so uninteresting to me.
It is, it really
I fall
is.
off the map 24/7 as well. Like, to me, TranZit, even in my short I said that, yeah, TranZit's probably worse than Die Rise. I'll admit that. However, TranZit's more interesting to me than Die Rise.
It is.
Like, it's
I guess on Die Rise there's more to look at. There's kind of some more interesting places to go, kind of. It's not just fog and cornfields and Ted beeping at you all the time and leaving you, but you're right, like...
I mean, I understand that, like, the map design of this map is interesting because it's so vertical.
Right.
I don't know, like, I feel like TranZit is just fun bad, whereas Die Rise is just
it's just bad. Yeah. No, you're totally right.
Yeah. It's like Donkey's video. I don't know if you watch Donkey, but in his video where he was like, Redfall is a fun bad game. Lord of the Rings Gollum is a sad bad game.
I do watch Donkey. I haven't seen him in a long time, but I didn't realize he said that.
Donkey, I still, like, every time he drops a video, I gotta stop what I'm doing and watch it. He's hilarious. I think literally 80% of it is just, like, his voice and his dry humor.
100%. Like, his personality makes everything that he does.
Pretty much.
Woo. Okay. Oh, my boy did a 360. He hit me once, swirled around, and then I killed him.
You're gonna have to win this one if you wanna catch up.
Listen, I don't know about that one, but I'm certainly gonna try.
You know, give it your best shot. That's all that matters.
I'm already behind in kills.
I mean, you know, kills don't matter.
Well, I mean...
Just about survive and failure. Seeing this frickin' railing disappear every 2 seconds is so... And the desk, man. Like, how?
I don't
Not
understand.
even that far. Oh, God, I almost took the elevator.
I've been hit. I've been hit the once. I've been hit the twice. Oh my God. No, I killed myself. I jumped off the railing and I was hurt.
It's die-rise, boys. Fall damage. Oh my God.
I didn't die from the zombie. I died from fall damage.
All right, you know what? You know what? I'm not. No point for that map. How about that? How about that? No point. Like
I'm willing to take the negative point, but if that's the way you want to do it, then I'm all right with it.
Didn't you say that? I think somebody said, I don't know if it was you or somebody in your chat, somebody said Mob of the Dead's your favorite map?
Mob of the Dead is in my top 5 at the moment. You make some valid points why it's like probably not a top 5 map. It's
I mean, you don't have to listen to my garbage opinion.
It's pretty simple. I mean, if we're being honest here.
I mean, either way, why somebody would have it in top 5.
My top 5, like my top 4 is a pretty conventional list. Like I feel like 90% of people would probably agree. My 5th favorite map, I'd get crucified for saying.
5th favorite. What's your 5th favorite map?
My 5th favorite map of all time. Are you ready for this? This is gonna hurt your soul.
It's gonna hurt my soul?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, let's hear it.
Revelations.
I think you told me that actually. I want to say I've heard that. You know, honestly, like it's hard for me to really comment on Revelations because like I played BO3 pretty much every map a ridiculous amount during its lifespan.
Mm-hmm.
By the time Rev came out, like I was super hyped for it, but when I realized it was just like, you know, all the maps in one or whatever, it wasn't like unique. It's pretty disappointing at the time, and I barely played it after that point. So like, I understand that a lot of people love the map. I understand that it's a fun map. It's hard for me to say it's bad. It's just, I don't know, like I was definitely disappointed by the lack of originality when it came out.
Fair enough, and that's kind of the argument that I hear the most, and I totally agree with. I mean, it doesn't necessarily feel like it's a cop-out. It feels like Blundell was genuinely trying to potentially end the story. Not quite sure if he wanted to continue with it in Black Ops 4. I don't know. That's kind of the way it feels. But every single time I play that map, be it solo or with friends or whatever, I have a good time. I have so much fun playing that map, and so it just kind of found its way into my top 5 list.
Yeah, I don't think I played Rev, like, I mean, I played it once, like, somewhat recently, but before that, like, I think the last time I played Rev was when it came out. And I will say that I do have one, you know, good memory of Rev, and that's that it was the only map where I beat the Easter egg the day it was solved. So, like, the day that the YouTubers solved it, I beat it that day with my friend. So,
that's
like,
awesome.
That was cool. But other than that, like, I just don't really have a lot of memories from that map.
It's funny because that exact same scenario happened with me with,
my bad.
Of all maps, Die Rise.
Dude, frickin' Die Rise is my most viewed video, so, like, I've got some sort of connection to it, sadly.
I think it's my most viewed as well. I'm pretty sure.
Like, dude, oh yeah, you're right. You did that, what was that? It was
it was the one box only challenge.
That's right. Yeah, like, my top, like, 4 or 5 videos, like, you got, you know, Origins Revisited makes sense. Horizon Tracker Visited makes sense. You know, I even got I did all the remasters in World at War for BO1. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense why that one got so many views, but I'll take it. And then number 1's, like, Die Rise. Like, what?
Right.
Why?
There's a lot of people interested in what people have to say about Die Rise, it feels like. I don't know.
Dude, bro, let me freaking tell you. Some people are a little too interested in it because I got a comment from a straight-up psychopath on that video. I'm not even lying when I say psychopath because, and I hope that he watches this video. Honestly, I doubt he will, but I hope he does. Dude was literally in my comments like, "Bro, how you gonna make a video on Die Rise without showing off the glitch to, you know, do the pre-patch liquefier, blah blah blah." Or it was something like that, or it was like get in a wall and, like, you know, not take any damage. It's something that broke the game, and just made it not very fun. And I just commented back and I was like, because I don't do glitches and it's just not for me. I think I even said in my comment, I was like, it's cool if you like glitches, but it's not something that I really care for. Bro, calling that a glitch, like, just broke this man's entire soul because he went on, like, a whole, like, you know, multi-paragraph freaking tirade on why I was a garbage YouTuber and why my channel was a failure and why it was not a glitch and that I shouldn't be calling it that and all this crap. And then, one of my friends got involved and he started making fun of him. And then, like, I did make a mistake, which I shouldn't have done in retrospect, but the dude was going so insane on me and my friends, I I hit him from the channel.
Oh no.
And this guy was on point with that. Here, I'll save you. I'll give you a little bit of help. Oh, you went down.
Yeah.
You can bring yourself back, right?
I can, yeah.
Anyway, so I banned this guy or whatever from the channel because he was just going like, he sounded like a Borderlands like character, like one of the psychos in Borderlands. Like, he sounded like that. And what's funny is in his reply, he was acting like I was the one being a scumbag. Meanwhile, this dude was like all caps, you know, threatening me and my family. It sounded like. He wasn't actually threatening, but it was pretty much getting there.
Right.
And so anyways, I banned this guy. This dude, within 30 minutes, has an alt account. He's like, how, you really shadow banned me? You really did that? I'm gonna get my Discord in here and, like, expose you. I was like, bro, what the...
So you weren't kidding about the psychopath part?
No, this dude was literally like so butthurt that into a glitch and die res.
That's
so,
insane.
You know, YouTube comments. I'll tell you what, like between the shorts, it's mostly been the shorts, but even that video as well. Like they don't prepare you for the YouTube comment section. Like it's rough because the thing is when you're like. One thing I've learned is that when I'm watching big YouTubers, a lot of times you hear big YouTubers talk about how terrible the comment section is.
Right.
And then you get in their comments and you're like, I don't really see the issue because you're only seeing the top comments.
That's right.
If you went to my comment section, you wouldn't really see an issue. However, if there are like thousands of comments, the ones at the bottom are just like straight up like just degeneracy.
You're absolutely right.
And every time I open the YouTube app to reply to the comments I want to reply to, I have to see that garbage.
Yeah. It's like, it's honestly, it's so demeaning because you just like open it and you're just like all this hate.
It's terrible. It's
it
like,
hurts.
And my viewpoint is like, and I know this has been said many times, but it's like, dude, you know, I make free videos. I'm not charging you anything. Like, if you don't like it, go somewhere else.
Right.
I understand the complaints if I'm like, you know, saying that you need to buy a product and my product sucks, but like, I'm not charging anything, so you need to.
you need to settle down, cool it.
Oh my God, Brutus comes out and spawns.
Oh, excuse me.
What? Oh God.
Help me,
bro. I didn't buy the Olympia either. God. Okay, we're throwing nades. We're throwing nades. Okay, I wasn't ready for this. I probably shouldn't have been talking about that commenter for 10 years.
Oh no, I wasn't ready for that. Oh no, I think I'm out of revives.
Oh, I'm dead too. I'm gonna zap the zombies away.
Woo! This is getting a bit redonkulous.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh, there's my boy. Oh, he be coming. He be moving. He's boogieing.
No.
Oh, there it is. I'm down. Round 7.
We both died though. I mean, you died first by like 2 seconds, but I don't know.
Yo, the funny number.
Oh, you did have an extra down.
I did.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna write that one down.
Cool beans. The most difficult first room of all time, I think.
I don't know about of all time, but it's probably gonna be rough for sure. Actually, I know what the most difficult first room of all time is, and I did it on BO1, and it is actually I don't know if it's most difficult, but it was one of the most difficult, and that's Moon. And the reason it's Moon is because even though you can get Jug, and if you somehow get enough points to get Pap, you can, you know, get Mustang and Sally. What I realized is the M14 Olympia are in the hallways. They're not in the first room. So you have no gun in the first room of Moon.
Yo, that's a really good point.
But you have no gun, so I guess kind of a trade-off. But I didn't make it very far, especially with the astronaut.
Hey, fair enough. I can't even remember what round I made it to on Moon, to be honest.
It
wasn't high.
Rough.
That's for sure.
Gang is also really rough just because of how like tight the first room is, and you get the napalm and the shrieker.
You're right.
Like, that was rough. Just having Brutus in the party. Like, I should have picked up the freaking Olympia by that point. Maybe that could have done something.
Yeah, man, like I was trying. It didn't feel like it was doing much. I know with both of us, we probably would have eventually put a dent into him, but I don't know. You're right. Overall, it was pretty rough.
In at a bad time though.
Oh man.
Old Brutus. I remember like back when everybody just called him the Warden. At least me and my friends, and we didn't even know he had a name.
Same. When did Brutus get his name? Like when was that discussed? It probably wasn't until like Black Ops 4, wasn't it?
Oh no.
Was it way before?
Brutus had his name at BO2. Like I don't think people called him that until like maybe a couple months later. Because I remember I would always call him the Warden, and then like I watched whoever was the YouTuber at the time. I think it may have been Syndicate, honestly.
Oh, okay.
Because back then, you know, Lex, Waffles, all of them, they weren't really like known yet.
No, you're right.
And Anyways, I think one of them said Brutus, but I don't know if that was like his official name. I think it was his official name, but or if that was just like another Leroy scenario where like Syndicate says Leroy and it just sticks. Hey, I mean, you know, Leroy's better than Arthur. I'm never gonna call that guy Arthur.
I'm never gonna call that
Leroy.
guy Arthur. Ever, ever, ever.
I mean,
He is Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy Jenkins.
I mean, he's the boy.
Sent over from Der Eisendrache somehow.
Yeah, that is. How was that guy in DE? Like, dude,
No clue.
Dude looks like he spent his whole life underground in the Wild West. You're telling me he was in a snowy castle in freaking Austria? Like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
That just doesn't fit. Like, could you imagine Leroy wearing like a knight outfit, like a suit of armor?
I can't
That'd
even.
Be hilarious.
9 foot tall knight. I'd be pretty scared too.
I'd be scared, but he's so like goofy. Like,
True.
You know, you eventually.
I wonder if there ever
right.
was a point where he wasn't just like looking for booze and candy.
That is funny though, that like literally that man just lives off booze and candy. How have you survived down there for that long with just that?
Fermented something, that's for sure.
I don't know, zombie storyline in a nutshell.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is it possible to get the LSAT and then go back to the spawn? Like,
no, I wish there was.
Dropping?
I really wish that there was. I'm taking your spot, I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know we had spots.
Oh, well, in that
probably
case.
a good idea. That's probably a good idea.
What's going on?
Hey, that's probably a good idea. We should cover each spot.
I'll just take this very dangerous edge.
Yeah, you take the dangerous side. Oh, Origin's first room is the most fun because you can get double tap and you can get the papped gun. So that one's easily the most fun.
Excuse me?
Yeah, if you get 115 headshots in the spawn and you spend 30k points, you can get double tap and the pad on the box.
Excuse me? That's a thing?
You didn't know about that?
No. This is news to me.
I guess I've done a lot of spawn room challenges, but yeah, so if you get obviously the one challenge for the papped STG Scar or whatever it is, you know, the AR, that's 115 headshots.
Okay.
So if you get 115 headshots in spawn, you get that gun from the box, and then on top of that, if you spend 30k points, you get the double tap drop. And so if you just buy ammo for the ballista and the M14 over and over until you get to 30k, and you can get double tap. So you can be in the spawn room with a papped gun and double tap in Origins.
That's crazy.
It's not easy though.
No.
Especially like 2-player. Like by the time you're getting close to the 115 headshots, like it's gonna be like, you know, getting up there in the rounds, and it's gonna be difficult.
Right.
But you pretty much can't miss like any headshots. Origin's first room is definitely the most fun of BO2 for sure.
I would agree. I would agree. Even though I didn't know any of that, just
I can't believe you didn't know about that.
Lazy casual over here. Oh yeah, made around 7, 69 kills. Funny number.
But thankfully the Panzer does not spawn in the spawn
I
room,
was just about to ask about that. That is very good information.
Panzer only spawns in No Man's Land. Or he only spawns if you open up to No Man's Land.
Right.
Obviously, if you've opened up there, you can spawn in the spawn. Spawn.
Spawn.
Or imagine I had the perma drop for sucking so bad that I get the ray gun off the Olympia.
Oh, I'd be upset.
That would be
no laughing matter.
Yeah, I would imagine Origins will probably get highest round unless we just suck really bad.
Round 8. But I know you're pretty decent at Origins anyway. You probably know the room well.
At this point, like, I'm almost tempted to just see how far we can get on Origins and say screw the, like, moving on. Since this is the last map. Just I am curious to see how far we could go on that map.
True.
I don't know.
I'm definitely down for that.
When I do a video, like everything gets scuffed. So at this point, my viewers expect that like all the rules just go down the toilet. Also, I think I may be dying soon. Oh, this is gonna be. Oh my! I got the whole gang up in here.
I'll help a little.
Yeah,
oh, there it is.
You got your first victory. There it is. I had the whole gang on me. How is your side better, like, bro?
You know we'll never know.
I think it's because your side had like one spawn.
It has one spawn. Like, I was abusing that pretty heavily.
Yeah, yeah. I had 3 barriers over there. Like I had the whole crowd on me. Oh well. Yeah. It is what it is.
I'll take my 1 dub.
So, yeah, definitely. You want to buy M14 or Ballista like ASAP. It doesn't matter which one you buy, but you're gonna want to get them headshots. I wouldn't even try to make points with the Mauser. Go for those headshots.
Mm-hmm.
You want to stay up there? I can stay down here.
Sure, yeah, I like that.
Normally I'm up top, but we can change up a little bit.
Richtofen, your voice is loud in my head.
Oh yeah, his voice is always loud. It's always in people's heads too.
True.
All BO2, he's just talking in your head.
Can't escape this guy.
But Speaking of origins, and obviously Avenged Sevenfold, Shepherd of Fire, you listen to the new album?
I did. What did you think?
Me personally, I've seen a lot of people, and it's basically either you love it or you hate it. I fall on the side of loving it.
I also fall on the side of loving it.
I thought it was very unique, and I thought it was a very, like, it had some, you know, like, heavy, like, good sounding, like, catchy songs as well. Like, it's not all just experimental, but
for sure.
But I loved, like, the feel of it. It definitely is one of those albums that, you know, you definitely, like, by the end of it, you feel quite a bit of stuff going on in the soul.
No, absolutely. I think it's such an interesting choice to end the album with a vocal-less ballad, and I think that's super experimental. I shouldn't say experimental. I'm sure plenty of albums do that, but it's experimental for them.
It's very nice. I saw some dude do a like, I saw his videos like ranking every Avenged Sevenfold song, and I was like, all right, let me check this out. And then he put that song at the very bottom in last place. I was like, all right, I'm clicking off.
Yeah, all right, see you later. See you later.
Like, I get it if it's not your cup of tea, but, like, come on now. Like,
I don't know. I really love the album. I think it starts out really strong. Like, the single Nobody really grew on me. At first, I wasn't huge on it, and now I actually really love it.
Even We Love You, which I was not crazy about at all when I first heard it, but, like, after like, listening to it, with the album, like, that's the thing with this album, you have to listen to it start to finish. Like, it's not one of those, you know, albums where, like, it's got some good singles that you can just, like, pop on whenever. I mean, it is, like, there are singles that you can listen to whenever, but, like, for the most part, like, you definitely need to listen to it start to finish.
No, I totally agree. It's definitely a concept album, or at least that's the way it feels. I don't know if there necessarily is a story going on, but
I think there is, and I'm just gonna start this so we can both get quicker vibe.
I like it.
Oh my god, my headshots on point.
Oh no. Oh, 1500. We're on multiplayer.
Yep. Alright.
Oh yeah.
Grind on 115
I'll join FaZe after missing those 4 headshots. Let's go.
Oh heck yeah. I need to go back down to my spot.
Ooh. But you know, overall, I love the album.
Yeah, I loved it too. It was great. And it was one of those things where, like, for a lot of people, it's probably going to be a grower album. Because, I mean, even Nobody and We Love You were songs that didn't, like, it took a minute for me to really appreciate them.
I totally agree.
Itself, for some reason, right after listening to the album the first time, I was like, this is, like, an incredible, like, experience.
I had the exact same reaction.
The album didn't even really have to grow on me.
No, I loved it pretty much from the get-go. One of my favorite, like, subgenres of metal is the proggy stuff, and so those have kind of become some of my favorite bands, like Periphery and Make Them Suffer is going a lot more proggy and stuff like that. So Avenged Sevenfold to go full prog after kind of toying a little bit with it on the stage.
Yeah, I love it. I know a lot of people didn't like it.
I loved the stage. Like, the stage ranks pretty high up there for my favorite A7X albums.
I think right now, like, where I sit, I think my 3 favorites from them are, and this is no order, The Stage, Life is But a Dream, and Waking the Fallen.
Dang, that's nuts.
Probably where I would do it. And that's not really in an order. That's just
that's pretty crazy. I don't know if
Waking the Fallen is pretty different from those two, but, like, I just think it's another album that's, like, perfection start to finish.
Waking the Fallen it's really, really good. I don't know if it would be in my top 3, as amazing as it is. My top 3 is, because I'm more of a fan of, like, modern A7X as opposed to old A7X.
I get it.
And so my favorites would probably be, in no particular order, Self-Titled, Nightmare, The Stage.
That makes sense. Self-Titled and Nightmare are pretty incredible.
And, like, one of my favorite songs by them is the one that Jimmy Sullivan wrote, and it's just him singing on the piano a ballad. Oh, what was it called? It originally was called Suicide, and then he changed it to, I forget.
You talking about On Nightmare?
On Nightmare, yeah.
I think it was called Fiction.
Yeah, that's right, Fiction. I love Fiction so much. Great album. Or, sorry, song.
Starting to get a little nuts up in here.
We're getting a bit, I don't know.
Good luck. I had to use that zombie blood.
Oh, no.
I got trapped. I had to.
Ah!
It's alright. We're
see that?
together.
Did you see that?
I did see that. That was actually. Oh my god! How are you not? That dolphin dive.
We're gone. We're gone.
From my perspective, that dolphin dive looked absolutely ridiculous.
I cannot wait to see your perspective. That was. I don't even know how I pulled that off. I suck at this.
That was hilarious.
Oh man.
Dang.
How did that
gonna
happen?
take a while. It's gonna take a while to get that 115. Maybe buying ammo as much as I can. I'm gonna buy quick revive as well. I don't know. Avenged Sevenfold's great. If I would have done my if I could redo my top 5 that I commented on your video, they would probably be in there now. Cause I kind of went back and listened and start to finish again, and they are so good.
It's funny because I meant to talk to you about that. That top 5 I replied to you with was just me opening my Spotify and going, who do I listen to most right now? And I was like, I guess it's these 5. But in reality, my top 5 is like way different.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if Fit for a King would be my top 5. I like them. They're probably not even my top 10. Oh, I got double swipe midair.
I get you.
Again on round 7. Woo!
Really? Yeah, it is round 7 again. That's hilarious.
Missed the headshot. That's not good. That's not good. I just did it again. Ah!
Oh my. No.
No.
Dude.
I was really hoping that we could get something going there, but I suck.
You know what though? Like the train, it does get rough. I will say, like when you don't have that papped weapon, it gets difficult.
True enough.